Alright guys, well, I'm pretty mad. But before I get into detail, basically the gameplay in the background, I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be something, but that is just in case people actually want to watch this video. This video is mainly going to be something you want to hear. Now, you need to hear the story from beginning to end. It's kind of crazy. So I'm going to get right into it and I'm going to start explaining. Right now, it is 11:20 p.m. When this first started, it was probably around 9:30, around there somewhere. Basically, if you guys don't know me, I am a YouTuber slash streamer. So what I've been doing as of recently is I've been uploading videos as much as I can, like every single day, and I've been streaming every single day. So anyways, if you guys follow up with me, or like if you're subscribed to me, or if you watch other videos, you would know that I've been complaining about my internet for the past few days. If you guys have came to any of my streams, you would know that my streams have been dropping frames. And if you don't know what dropping frames is, basically it makes the stream very laggy. You're able to hear exactly what I'm saying, but the game, it skips. So anyways, I've been having this problem for the past few days now, probably like 3 or 4 days, but that's why I didn't upload for the past 2 days, because I've been trying to figure out this problem with my internet. I've been trying to figure it out. I've been literally spending hours on end trying to figure out what the problem is, and I have absolutely no idea what the problem was. So I'm just trying to fix my internet. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. I go into OBS, which is the program that I use to record or to stream my videos, and I thought it was something in the settings, but I mean, now that I think about it, my internet dropped randomly one day when I was in the middle of a live stream. So I wasn't changing any of the settings on OBS, so it later came to me that it had to have been internet. Anyways, I've had this problem for the past few days, like I said before, and I've been trying nonstop to fix it. I've called Comcast multiple times, but I never spoke to a representative before. I always told them just to refresh my signal, pretty much like resetting my router to get a better signal, see if that was a problem, because honestly, I mean, that happens. You know, sometimes you just need to get it a quick restart and it will be good. But in this case, that was not the problem. Anyways, we did not know this at the time. Like I said, a few days go by and we can't figure it out. I'm getting tired of it. I'm missing streams because I can't stream with laggy content. I end up calling Comcast. So we call Comcast. The first guy we get is literally the coolest guy ever. He's talking to me about my PC, like specs, what kind of games I play. I told him that I stream on Twitch, and he told me like he used to stream on Twitch, but now like he works at Comcast, he doesn't anymore. I don't know, super cool guy. And he said there was a problem with our modem. For like some reason, there was something that wasn't working in the system. He like reset it and it finally was going to work again. And he said, now listen, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to try your internet, try streaming whenever the internet is back up. He said hopefully that fix it, but if not, because he never seen anything like this before, but he said if not, just to call back and they'll help us figure out the solution. So we ended up calling back. When I say we, I mean my mom. She was there with me. I don't really like talking to people, customer service alone. It's kind of weird, especially if they ask you a question, you have no idea what they're talking about. So anyways, we call back and we get this other guy, and he's actually super cool too. And then a few minutes go by talking to him on the phone, and he's like, all right, hold on, I'm just going to try a few more things, but I'm going to have to put you guys on hold. So he does this. He puts us on hold. Immediately, somebody else picks up the phone. So I'm very confused, right? I was like, okay, what happened to the other guy? And I have no idea who this guy is, and we just start talking about the internet. I started telling him what the problem was. I told him, listen, man, like I stream. I don't know if you know what that is or not. And I tell him I stream like every single day, and I've been doing this for months. And I told him that just one day in the middle of a stream, it just randomly started lagging, and people were telling me like, yo, man, this is lagging and it's not working. And I mean, it just was bugging out on me, man. And immediately, I don't remember exactly what this guy said, but I can tell he had no idea what he was talking about. The only thing he was able to know, and you guys are going to see when I explain this more, is the packages that Comcast is able to sell. So anyways, we're going in here and we're talking. I'm explaining to him the issues. He's asked me multiple things, like obvious things that I've done. Like he asked, you know, have you reset the internet? Have you unplugged it? Have you asked us to refresh the signal? Yes, yes, yes. I said this in my video yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I pretty much have done anything you could think about, okay? Like I said, I've been trying to fix this for days by myself with no problem, or I mean no solution, sorry. Anyways, I'm telling him yes, and then eventually he actually mentioned something that was very smart. And when I say this guy didn't know what he was doing, obviously he kind of had some idea of what he was doing, but I can tell, you know, he wasn't like too big on this. Like he didn't really actually understand everything that he was doing. Like the other people were talking to me like they had the answers to the homework. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, this guy told me one really good idea that I can't believe I missed out on this. Like it was probably the easiest thing ever, but he told me just to do a speed test on my internet. So I do a speed test on my internet, and don't get me wrong, I've done it before, but I guess I just didn't notice. When I did the test over the phone, it said I had a download speed of 124 and an upload speed of 10. Now, when I said this, I was like, oh, well, that's the problem, because I have done multiple speed tests before. My download speed was around 150 50 and my upload speed was from anywhere between 20 to 30. Now, obviously, every time you do this, not every time it's going to be 22, sometimes it's going to be 21, sometimes it's going to be 20. So it's not going to always be the same number, but it's never going to be that big of a deficit. I mean, 20 upload speed down. I mean, you got to think, I had like 20 to 30, somewhere in there, and now it's at 10. Like, that's already halfway down, more than halfway. That's ridiculous. So I told him that is the problem. And what he told me is that is what we've been paying for. We've been with Comcast since 2014. We recently upgraded this plan in September, last September. Now, that's only a few months ago, but anyways, he told me the internet that we have right now, the 10 upload speed and the 120 down, that is what we've been paying for. But the problem is the months before, since last September, I've been getting way more download and way more upload speed. And he says, oh yeah, there was a glitch in the system. There was a mistake that was made on our end. And this is literally like a quote. Not every word is going to be specific. Obviously, this is just off my memory. By the way, this just happened. He said himself, not me. I didn't tell him to say this. He said it himself, that there was a problem on their end, that they made our upload speed, that they gave our package the wrong package. Basically, we were paying for one package less, but they were giving us the package above. So if you don't know what that means, basically from last September, we've been getting, honestly, kind of lucky, right? Like, we've been getting a better deal for less money. Now, that might sound amazing to you guys, and obviously that sounds amazing to me, but the problem is they changed the download, they changed the upload without telling us at all. They didn't give us any information about when they noticed this. They didn't give us any information on that they changed it. They didn't tell us anything. We had to figure this out on our own. Now, that part is going to play a little bit stronger later on in the video. I'm going to explain that in a little bit. But basically, they just changed our internet speed. Even if we were paying for a different package, even if that's what our contract said, they messed up. He starts telling us, listen, if you want to get your internet back to this, and obviously he didn't say this word for word, but this is like how they're saying it because it's like their code of conduct or whatever, however they have to explain it. But basically, they were telling us, if you want to get your internet back to where it was, you have to pay $40 more a month. $40 more. Now, I don't know about you guys, but $40 is a lot of money for me. A lot of money for my family, dude. I don't come from a rich family, bro. $40 a month. I mean, think about it. That adds up, dog. Like, that is a lot of money. But anyways, $40 a month to get back to what we had, or we pay the same amount as before and we get less. If you weren't able to put it together by now, because I mean, this video is kind of going pretty fast. I'm just cutting it up as soon as I talk. But if we pay the same amount as before, we're getting less of the product. But if we pay more, we're getting the same amount of product that we got before. Either way, we are getting ripped off. If that doesn't make any sense to you, think about it. Imagine you're paying for something. It could be anything. Let's say you're paying for a bag of grapes, right? And let's say these grapes are very small. And then they take away half of the bag. Because remember, the upload speed that they took from me is half of the upload. So if they take half the grapes from you and you complain and you say, why did you guys take half of my grapes? And the person behind the counter says, it was a mistake on our end where we're filling the bag up too much. But if you want to fix this, you could either buy the bigger grapes for more money, or you could buy the same exact grapes as before, but for less grapes than you bought before. So you spend the same, you get less, you spend more, you get the same. It doesn't make any sense, bro. The math is not there. Like, there's no math. So we're over here complaining and we're talking to this guy, like, how does that make any sense? And then they start telling us some like stupid facts, like not even facts. I don't even know what you would call it, but some stupid excuse. There we go. And they were like, well, listen, man, like if there's more people in the area around you, it would make your number drop if more people are using the same internet as you. But then I'm like, hold up. You're telling me my upload speed dropped by 15, and that's a lot. That is a very big difference. 15 just because more people are in my area, and that makes no sense. Right now, it's February 27th. How does that make any sense? It's not like there's a holiday. Why would people be near my house? Yeah, maybe it would affect the number by like 1 or maybe 2. It wouldn't affect it by 15. If there was enough people to change the number by 15, I better be doing a fan meetup or something where there's like the entire globe here, because if I did a fan meetup, we get all the homies over here. I'm joking, no one would show up. I'm joking, I'm sorry. This is a serious ranting video about Comcast. I'm sorry. I just have to add my comedy in there. By the way, subscribe. Sorry. All right, anyways, back on track. Like, think about it, man. Like, even if we were paying for the right amount, right? Even if there were people that came here and affected the numbers, how does that make any sense? If we're paying for a certain amount of download and if we're paying for a certain amount of upload speed, speed. It shouldn't matter who's in the area. If I'm paying for a certain number, I should be getting that number no matter how many people are there, because that's what we're paying for. 30-40 minutes go by of me and my mom like talking to this guy, and we're not yelling, we're not complaining. I mean, we are complaining, but we're not, you know, being hostile. So the main problem here, how was it wrong in the first place? How were we getting better internet than what we were paying for in the first place? Why did it change? I mean, now obviously they changed it because they figured it out. This is the problem. Why were we not informed that they were changing our internet? You know, even if it was their mistake, they have to contact us about this information. You know, you can't just change my internet without saying anything, hoping I didn't notice. It doesn't matter if we were paying for something else. They changed it without any consent of the customer. Anyways, this guy on the phone, I'm starting to get a little mad because now he's telling us, you know, we have to pay to get it better. And that's the only thing. Like, they won't do anything for us. And me and my mom are thinking, you know, we have to pay for what they messed up on. And that is like a very big problem. So anyways, we're getting over here. We're getting mad. We're complaining, and like everything that I'm saying, like the guy just goes back and starts repeating like, oh, like, you know, there might be too many people in your area. If I'm paying for numbers, you give me the number. So anyways, we're getting mad. And then my mom, she gets mad. And my mom is the sweetest person you'll ever meet. And she's like, give me your manager. And I'm like, oh, mom, like, you shouldn't have done that, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we could have just talked to this guy. He would have worked it out. But you know what? Honestly, it was time to upgrade to the manager, because this guy, he was starting to just say the same things, dog. Like, he had a script on the table, dog. You ever talk to like a robot and you know exactly what it's going to say, dude? That it was literally like that, man. They just kept repeating themselves. Anyways, the manager gets over here, right? I explained to him the situation, that I've been doing this for months. Nothing has been going wrong. And then boom, randomly in the middle of doing it without changing the settings, the internet speeds have changed. And I want to know why. I want to know why we weren't contacted. I want to know what you're going to do to fix it. Anyways, this guy comes on the mic. This is literally what he says. So listen, the past few months, like, you weren't really supposed to be getting the internet you were getting because you weren't paying for that internet. Right here, it says your contract is this contract, blah, 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 or this package, not contract, but you've been paying for this package and you've been getting a different package. So we changed it ourselves. We're not going to charge you for the other months, and we're not going to charge you for the other months. So you could think of this as a gift. So then I'm like, yeah, is it a gift that we didn't get charged for those other months, but then we have a lower internet? And then the only way to get back to the internet we had is if we pay more. I don't know if you guys are even understanding what I'm saying here. Just because Comcast made a mistake with our bill or with our package or whatever you want to call it, we have to pay more, or we have to pay the same amount to get less. Like, that is outrageous. It's not our fault that they messed up putting in the system whatever they put in. They gave us the wrong internet. It is not our fault. We should not have to pay less. We should not have to pay more. We should not have to get less. We should not have to get more. We should be getting what we had before from what we've been paying for months. And I keep telling them, like, why did it change? Why weren't we contacted about this? Why did we have to figure this out on our own? Everything I would say to this guy, he was literally just like a robot, like the other guy. He's like, oh yes, and I truly apologize for this issue. We're not charging you for the past few months. You can upgrade your plan if you want to. And I'm like, bro, why do you keep saying that? You know what I mean? I'm thinking, like, just this kid is literally saying the same exact thing that he told me when we first got on the phone from the other guy, from him. Listen, I don't care about how much more I have to pay. I don't care about how less I'm going to get. I'm caring about if we are going to get back to that thing or not. And I'm over here just yelling with this guy. Literally, I'm about to swing. Okay, really not. But I mean, like, I'm getting annoyed. It's literally like everything I say. It's like I'm talking to a lawyer, dog. They put up a roadblock and they just start talking about they're not going to charge us for the past few months. Listen, if you're not charging us for the past few months, that's great. But you're still taking away from us either way, unless we pay the same amount for what we had, like we were doing. We're getting finessed. So anyways, we're in this phone call for like an hour, almost 2 hours now. And my mom just freaking grabs the phone from my hands and starts yelling at this guy. And she's like, I've been a customer of Comcast for 4 years. She came here in 2014. This is the worst customer service I've ever had. And my mom, she said she works, and what she does, it kind of involves customer service. She knows when there's bad customer service. She knows when there's good customer service. Now, what they're doing is to benefit Comcast, not to benefit us. They could care less about her. They could care less about me. They could care less about our contract that they have, unless they're making a profit out of it because they realize they messed up, but they're making us pay for their problems. And the last thing she said, I remember, like, this was like the last few things. She was like, you're either gonna be a good person and do what's right and give us what we had, or you're gonna be corrupt and you're gonna do what what you're gonna do and make us pay for more. Immediately the guy's like, oh no, I'm not making you pay for more, it's just a suggestion. You're taking away what we have. That's not a suggestion, it's an action, dude. It's a verb. He literally took away our internet without any permission. Well, not even permission, I don't know why I said that. Took away our internet without any acknowledgement. They didn't inform us, they just did it. I mean, literally they were trying to finesse us. And the first thing that came to my mind is that they probably do this to multiple people. I feel like what they're doing is a scam. They give people higher numbers, higher download, higher up, and then they take it away so people might notice the slight difference in internet and tell them, oh, you can upgrade it if you want to, but it's gonna cost more money. I feel like it is a marketing scam that they give you, and this is just all assumption. This is no proof or anything. I'm just saying, man, think about it like this though, right? If we had this thing for months, okay, not like days, not weeks, months, and randomly they check to see if our internet is the right speed, doesn't that seem like they knew what they were doing? Doesn't it seem like, so what makes them check to see how much upload speed we have, and for them to take it away, they had to know that we were getting more than we were supposed to. So I don't know, I feel like there was something fishy about that. I feel like they knew what they were doing. I feel like they finessed us, or tried to at least. Now I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Honestly, I told my mom I don't want to be with Comcast anymore. After speaking to people that were not even willing to work with us and just replied to things that seemed like it was almost written down on a script. I don't know which other company I'd want to go to. If you guys know any internet companies that are very good, great customer service, please refer me to them. I want to do a lot of research. I want to help my mom out with this. Honestly, if you guys could show your parents this video, and if they have a different company that they're with and they think they're amazing or fantastic or whatever, and they want to let us know about it, and they want to let me know about it, please, like, just let them know. If you guys know, if you have like AT&T or something, like, let me know. Anyways, guys, this is just really ridiculous, outrageous. I needed to share this. My throat is super dry. I literally ran through like 8 water bottles talking to these people and just getting freaking annoyed with them because they are literally ridiculous, dude. And I'm just happy I was able to notice. I mean, because obviously my mom wasn't able to notice. Like, at least I know we were getting finessed. But listen, guys, I'm gonna end the video right now. All my links to social media are in the description down below. Make sure you guys, all my links to social media are in the description down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. This isn't my normal type of video, but I had to get this out. I had to explain what happened. I had to 100%. So listen, if you guys made it to the end, please comment down below saying, like, just say Changa Life. All right, that's my YouTube channel name, Changa, and then Life, one word. Make the C and the L capital. All right, just so I know you're here. But listen, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I am still trying to upload daily. Hopefully I can figure out this stupid thing with the stream, because I am actually super annoyed and I can't believe it. But anyways, guys, I know you're getting tired of hearing my voice, so that's pretty much it for me. Peace. Phase up.